Honorable, yeah, Twaswa, what may you Eastern region, what may you across the country, Nioma Ofri say, it be determine amount for choices. But the people have said, say, or more implemented policies are, it touches people directly. Ain't Nipanowama, what we are the best school fees, amano, a savings into his or her pocket. Unyi ni say going round, no, free SHS a potent message enough.
Well, I'm say no cresa we share research near the Abanyana na. I mean MPP are campaigning on only one policy. But you miss say who say enipa bebre ho a ene even though free SHS abano. One more any ahoto if you say implementation no. Send the ahihye no anya papa. E de how kese abeto Ofosu. Ade ba ho pa Ofo bebre ani nyi ho e wo free SHS yi ho no. And the double track system abano because ama enipa no bebre wo ho a wo momba ebi wo kora na ogidi say ba bia me bati na e wo say me kohwe na every weekend me ko no aduane ma no meti kwan ne ade e kohwe no be wie na e ka no kora no o kesi na ya do so sin school fees na e wo san ko tua no afin so no enipa no ko no betena fia be 3 months sabi ye nyina ko school da ye kire wade ya na oba na obetena fie 3 months abako beba no na ne wasua ne nyina no na we rafi eno so emmoa wofo no bebre no fo say school be na obekọ a uhu classmate wode ne yagemo dako wo school mu mbewie school na uhu no because oba green announce wako yellow nti mu nyina abeka say we are all students of maybe friend say Asamaka secondary school so no ye nyina ko school ba ko obi ehun no yonko da nti generally no the implementation of free SHS no anya papa and of free SHS na so ya ka ho asem no say enti na mama say na Akufo do ko gina ba bi say na mama say John Mahama beka so no share free SHS obi adim say 2015 and President Mahama started say free SHS concept of the baba na Akufo do ankasa kura issue statement say or that say at long last ade ono campaign from 2008 ano ene ode eya adwuma no hope so betimi ayeni ye nyina nim say free SHS no a process and event until no process na starting of school buildings and teacher accommodation friends teacher education I expanded colleges of education need more teachers printing of textbooks near the starting of over 360,000 day schools almost started say omo free until you progressive now na just kakran tika be to say you be wie kura you be say I take you off fully no na classrooms no ho more teachers ho more textbooks ho facilities ni na e ho e ma omo de yaduma anke bia yan rush through implementation and that's how tie kura not for a first Charles a conference of heads of assistant secondary school I can say in review senior high school policy no unfortunately they say no all they want to teach for so ka kasa kura ne ye transfer ko kasa ne ye transfer and I say ye word into obi ayedin enti no even though it's a good concept ayen nyina agya to mu say a good concept no implementation no anya papa indeed resource ba ye kura no and me say if people want to be honest with the resource no nya papa if you say in the best since 2015 in two part look WAEC under Professor Jenana Opoku-Agyeman administration
yes
Ghana was first in WAEC for 4 consecutive terms you know it quality education no emphasize on it enti me nim ne enti a subjects which say friend say integrated science almost about 70% of the people I feel it is a requirement for entry into university they can't get access to it kura and let me tell you krobia in the 700 700 cultures we have pass. I mean we cannot be proud of this achievement. It's one thing doing politics of it and one thing facing the reality they say I mean what I don't think the bar say your culture on social and kola say apama into omoko bro teacher for no money ade what mentality they are building Ashen Kola team it mean the very fabric the very foundation of your education system no see a politician and they say no until I believe say free senior high school you good President Mahama ka ba bia say NDC ba ye ntwam but NDC betimi am manage the years since any MPP4 and only one assurance I dey ma Ghana for
Do you agree, sir, Ebeye the game changer in this election? Free SHS implement.
Well,
like
sir,
as a policy.
That's a MPP, that is the only a friend is saying campaign or more. But Mejidi say it goes beyond free senior high school. Yan so say aye brain. Yen say MDC. Ya dinema bebre atuja. For instance, Ghana for ma ewie junior high school. Enye omo nyina na etime kọ senior high school. Enti MDC ya de ahye enhyehyɛ mu say ya bebo model say district bia technical vocational education ni hono ebesi bi hono. Yeah, the national apprenticeship exercise program so eba because be enyo obia na niti dino niti bua dino oh yeah education there will be how you good at cognitive abilities. There are some who are also good at psychomotor activity. Those psychomotor for no one motivate one son any other year juman into a creative opportunity say one a better technical vocational institute for every district and now ya roll out national apprenticeship program. Sabi Ghana for ye nyina yesika. Sa free senior high school oil money na dey fund. Enti ye nyina yesika ye man nso a mo nso ntimi anko school na mpeso mo kosu adwuma no so no. Also mo timi nya opportunity no mo enjoy. The president mama say na e be ya equity ebeba system no mo no. Wo nso a o mo kosu ensano dwuma. Okosua depam, okosua fita, okosua electronic, okosua masonry. Okosua tiling no money ade no. Ekosiisen. Yes, you have more opportunity no enjoy our free system no be. Enti under the national apprenticeship program no. So person okosua adwuma. And a future NDC government no ebe boa na odo wakom. Say like ukotu utinsa obetu yeska no. Aban betu yama. Okochemu so aban be support with subsistence say a year obetimi de sika kakra obetimi de ahwe wo. Uwi a aban nankasa ama startup capital na miama wo de be ya adwuma no so ye hairdresser ye salon hu niama no ne ade ne ye de ama we fitani a tools no ne ye de ama wo ye dressmaker ya ma machines ne ade a be ya adwuma na chere say wo mo so benefit from free trading bi a omo so no Ghana for betimi anya bi eno ye de call around nkofo ajatum say papa because o hwe nkola intimi make opportunity to senior high schools na omo doors say omo a wetimi wura senior high schools ntebe ma omo so atimi anya aman no faso so omo so o adesua omo sua no omo nsan no adwuma no so aban boa omo na omo timi akwai free no wi a watimi ama omo bibi a omo betimi dia omo nsan no adwuma. It has caught on very well with Ghanaians. Afi ni di ho so ne say aban bia ho na say wo rely on infrastructure etimi ma adwuma ba. Ekosiisen say NDC ba ye no see hospitals akese Rich Hospital, you see University of Ghana Medical Center, you see Maritime Hospital. Afi uko district hospitals bebre na polyclinics you see bebre. Ebe a wusi ni nyina no manfo enya adwumaye. Na sabe won boy makura tonton aduane wo site kura the more awo ye projects no the more no mo sutimi enya adwuma eye. Enti sa wo ba na se wantimi anya infrastructure development no e deprive ni pa bebre. Wo ye infrastructure development wo tre social infrastructure no no. Driver fo enya adwuma, mason fo enya adwuma, carpenter fo enya adwuma. Obi enya adwuma ye. Enti wo behwe Kwame Nkrumah interchange, cycle interchange, adwuma kese e na de bre nkofo. Ohwe nipa na ho mo ye adwuma still benders mo na de obi enya adwuma eye. Enti no President Mahama say big push no dey ba no. $10 billion no every year bia the 2.5 billion in the beshe social and economic infrastructure. Na atimi aboama adwuma ya create adwuma ma nkofo atimi anya adwuma ye. Sa e-blocks na ECC ye and the MPP ba ya o ma stop bebre ya. Ebi okra yesi ewi o ma mfa nkola nkogumu no. Se nkola nkogumu a teacher fo benya adwuma ye. Se teacher nkola nkogumu a librarian bi benya adwuma ye. Nkola kogumu a omo anu aduane ema nkola e wo school mu no cooks benya adwuma ye. Nkola kogumu a driver fo bi ebenya adwuma ye. Enti se sa school si nyina bia you can imagine number of teachers ebenya adwuma ye eno mo a. Enti no social infrastructure no 10 billion big push no dey be shim. Na obomodin say hospitals a yesisi a ebinum wo ho a edru almost completed level a yenduanom antwaso. In fact, one of the biggest problems and Nana Akufo-Addo abandoned projects. because you see project biya project cycle time ya jisika time o se adiwie wo abandon project no na o san ko bi wa contractor no o san ko sha ase bi o be boka double why adentina wo bada so bi ahya adwuma se on to aso na wonwie ya ko ran se edu powers no na de udu ba bi ahemfo no ka na ebi no musu so then is almost complete. I have 90% complete so esi ho abane se me mfa me sanka me nya ho hwe. Those are the things that them people will be punished for it for this election.
Abandoned project.
Yeah, they will be punished for it because Ghana for omo hu dan we no esi ho o ma betimi akọ school ma wa esi ho no. Won be punish you because for say what deprive them something of their share of the national cake no. What deprive na anya bon say obi ba be school ama no obi aba no se me de school no me nya bi emfanka. It is a big push no betimi aboa ama adwuma aba ama Ghana for anya bi aye. Yan policies bi to say a friend say Okada. Already no motor bia na ma e fa nipa. Enti say okaka say ye fa nipa motor echi a illegal. Na ekoba na say because he say me motor say na wo hia na say masa ma me lifter. Me ma lift enya bone. Enti comfort it motor so. Already omo de ye adwuma. Enti ne ye kan say yamu modern say ye be legalize no. Na mo yamu proper training. E bia ntade bi kura on be hye no. Who so be at motos no sa jacket ya na che say commercial motorbike a friend Okada ni am on training ni yetimi abo no so won because a create opportunity be bria man crofo ba bi o akwa e kwan nye wo de car bia kofa ho na nsa meti say obi de cars bia be 6,000 people for say sa car no be so I want to be replace. Do you know the reason why people go join Okada? They join Okada because of traffic. It is a car ke to do the bar be traffic mo ha na e kofo sa car no. I don't think they thought through it. And yes, I can't be new. Taxis were hot, cars were hot. But a convenience in Obi call airport. Traffic catch or a play, not the Kukumasi. Or the traffic more. Obey 2 hours, not traffic. Motorbike father or the 15-20 minutes be drew. Ain't convenience in Tina Nipano per se.
Road infrastructure
the moment obey legalizing then you must start thinking about creating a friend say access for motorbike. Oko Netherlands no there bicycle crowd on the lane.
Yeah.
It was then you must come out of some other federal friends and policies.
Which one should come first? Yenye infrastructure and san ye legalize and ye legalize and san ye infrastructure.
Oh yeah, infrastructure no one you they are in the business. Until legalize it. Now more on proper training because we bring any accident. No, when we do red light, no one say police for red light. No, we come officer say police babeche no. Now say when legalize no. Now one man the license. No watch na. We do traffic more better on the boss. E who be anim. E so no ko. If you say watch na face no every year we be have renew the license. It is say okoye na mo ho. Na say wunya baby o friend say wunya point. Ya che mo wa. Na say niama wa yentindo ye renew license mo wa. Na say won timi nya commercial work. Intino sa commercial work no no be near legalizing na ya mo on training. In fact President Mahama me no ka say a number of companies omo produce motorbikes agiat mo say ye legalization now one of the motorbikes be ba no wa ba be dia ma mountain on high purchase system wojia now the adwuma utuawia na ayode ni nyina ye kan ye kwa omanfo ani jim because villages bebre ho obekọ no car ni ho eno ani the only means of transport omo dey fanifa but we need to regulate them na ye legalize ni am on training ni am orientation betimi dey aye adwuma no eno Ghana for agiatum afei ye ba ye no MPP for say use cars omo ye mra say use cars kaba November you know obi anka use car ma Ghana have you Ghana for it here what be VW company or ha VW no me produce no how many VWs no betimi produce enipa hin betimi ato car no bi no modem a teacher for a nurse for any other civil servants you know ebi okra na ne brother bi e wa brochi no use car na kakra no for so ma me mfa ma minue na onko tueska na onji eno aboa ma ye nua no ma ye fita for no se car ne ba sprayer timi enya bibi o electrician timi ye alteration enya bibi o body wash for etimi nya bibi o enti no big business e ma boso kan ene swam no mo ne ade na ene kuta o because the economy nin do baabi a hwe abrocha ye kwa ankofo e kaka afoforo ni na no enyom omo mfom nsense o mboto mu nto obi akase mekoto car okwa no the credit card
na
ye the car afoforo na ma no be a bosom be $300 and $200 at the eternal. Ghana here in this system now, Ubetimiaka say and Nuntino.
But that is what the NPP is promising to build.
They can't do it because Ghana economy in Andrew Babia, Edipano, the economy is resilient enough. In the Pakra, Abroche, a beard mammy, and son. Intino, the credit card called the 2 year and I drop a The people don't have work to do here. Inti had the other day. Yande, ya catch the one more kukumpe, one more swame, one more aboso kind of mutie, and say MPP for Adrian woman say, Omu baby, Embrano Moyeno, almost the Sambrano. A new law for parliament. The law has been passed. It is a creative way, November last law, let's say take effect. No, whoever say anything that they are doing is illegal because there is a new law in place. Some law, let's say, you ain't doing cracker dada and farmer. Drama must be true because your GD said, you know, baby, I was here this summer. I caught to about the MPP for the more suspended. Moto Obama on Pomba
Ekosiisen on
Etimo Mutie Baboso Kai and the Swami did MPP for Moto Obama. One bed ban second hand cash. Mojuma Nabe Bomo, Mohobet. You can't survive.
But have you sent this message to them personally? Modi catch them.
Yeah, of course, Swami. I didn't Swami. Kumasi came to a standstill. President Obama went to me and Swami because crowd don't need to pay Bishan. Went to me and no so
Swami magazine
went to me and Rahokra. Just say any pan of bottom swam my traffic. No so in 50 baby. I know address room. You know Makasa. You need associations in the Shia Akash room. And they know it. Went to be beer. Nana Kufuado was suspended. It says a public education, tertiary education bill now also was suspended. And you say, Oto Abaman Paul, or the baby, until university for a year, Mutia, no. One more essence, or tomorrow no here 4 years beyond, or the baby, Intino, comprehensive sexuality education, almost say, I don't know, you suspend and farm man. What is that? And I could Akufuado cow interview say, it is bound to happen. It is bound to happen. One another 4 years. I see. It is on person, sir. Comprehensive sexuality education, money, mama, done near the na. Me pacho to a better and a kufu on the MPP because 120 or more, bound beside the
they say, you know, we understand and they say money,
but comprehensive sexuality education say, Jaya Holano, no casa, and making the choice. Sakolanos or no, so no one, Berman and Mawarana won't be preventing from doing that. That is what it's about. It will start here and one just say, sir, so dominant idea than no one person will encourage you. It I don't know so no. I saw for the man who bomb Pire man, who says, Sadie will say, bar, and the young couple for showing a baby man way so. Nana could for the 12 man of a Sunday above you. It is Sunday when we know my suspended Parliament almost on this country deal, and could be near sea for Frono, almost suspended, or to Abamawa, they will bring it back. Sunday morning, one the baby. But yeah, NDC phone, ya ba abeka say ya hu say ade ba ko a how man for kese e dey apomuden health. You say a healthy nation is a wealthy nation. Enti President Mahama say ono de say near all dream pa de say obema free medical care e dey abo Ghana for. O say nyame adom yetu fango na yetu ye nya ho mfaso. Enya ho mfaso e dey be ye free SHS. Ye mfa bi su wura health service sector no na yama free primary health healthcare na obi a oyare bia no uko hospital uko polyclinic uko chip compound eko efele say district hospital ya news ka bia wo de ukuta Ghana card na kwa bibia ya de bema obia no ne atroto na aban no apesika eno so yi no oil revenue no man eno no equitable distribution dey friend no social equity wahu ye kase wo ye social equity na what social services na ko bia obia yare obia ni what we so onyare free SHS wo hwe no me man nyina wie free SHS I will not benefit directly from it obi be benefit it is good but ebia na ma hwe me man nyina wie won't benefit from it but free healthcare there obia ni wa obeka se onyare wo wiase enti free healthcare na President Muhammad Eba no se ne be ya eno obi wo na ne health insurance card wu obeka kori no ko niska enti ya not if you obehwe no avoidable death na wu President Muhammad say ukọ district hospital ukọ polyclinic ukọ chip compound ukọ a friend say primary health care facilities in them okwa uncheska ababejiska no otuamo ya gidi said no so the relief kase pa ebebre Ghana for
Ekosiisen amount for a question the credibility of some of these promises, especially the party making the promise. And I'm refer to the one-time health insurance. I'm promising premium
health insurance. See, you can't have insurance. MPP under President Kufuor the mutual health and the buy. Health insurance and kasa national health insurance. No, Professor Amos said this health insurance and the buy. I'm from mutual health and the buy. Intino say
I'm promising one-time premium.
Me say, promise one-time premium. It is true that we promise one-time premium. But you buy a huge money at the age now. Mijidi say we realize implementing it one time was going to create problem because you needed to put certain things in place. See, you talk about your trans. You share ABF the sources of funding a core or revenue, a core budget support. I calculate and we say about 5 billion Ghana cedis or thereabout will be able to fund the free primary healthcare program. And the figures are showing that it is doable. Enti ye ma mekania yentimi enye. Nya ye kanina na ma mpanyifo atrase asese ho ya yina hu se yebetimi ayenti na e de aba betu dwa no. Afese wo ba friend say ye economy.
Ekosiisen on Asempa
FM. Kufado e ba yi. Ade ba ko wa ye masisi obi aso oni sika ne se. Wa collapse the financial sector no. Financial sector na middle class for the lower class for no access no banks mako nkron no agu no and about over 368 micro finance companies money are there and na fe omo ko save wo fund managers to say go security money are there na waguom enipa baya nan bia na a champion can some time ago say Ghanaians will take the commanding height of the economy no ohwe nipa baya nan bia na obo ohumode pa in the financial sector na Akufo-Addo ene ne nua Ofori-Atta abomode say obegu omodwuma nyina menne omotifie
Go
Mojuma. Because the let me tell you, sir.
UT Bank and Capital.
Let me tell you, sir.
Taking over by GC.
One of the things I'm betting you say. The private sector no meti meja anamonso. It happened in the US.
Yes.
And no munya recession. Obama number no. What they did was one of the stimulus package be boy say. Yam fa nwure adwuma num. Obi onim banking sector be him say sa or how they abebrese ba omoso yi. Aban betimi use Bank of Ghana as a regulator. No can say look, mo management no kra no ye de experts be free Bank of Ghana. Ba betra mo manage. Na ya mamusika na mo de ahyem na ma stimulus package no dey pagem
all those things were done
send your workers no omodwuma nya dey free women some that could have been done to save the banks
but it was done
if it was done why were the banks not saved because you can do it with proper supervisory and effective management no ma adwumafo akatuya embo
from BOG report chairman now look at say because under NDC mama liquidity support 610 million to Capital Bank money ade when this administration took over Mitchell Bank of Ghana administration way who says still and red flags were hono some of them were asked to step aside. Administrator was appointed. Administrator was appointed.
So, if you give signals, they say who be good banker. Do you say banks? No, customers say work with confidence. Who must signal be also be good banks? They say we are being the bank will collapse.
But the banks were healthy.
I believe that they could have done something better, not to collapse the banks. And the banks would have survived. Well, sometimes, Jumabia.
Consolidation.
Sometimes,
yes.
Jumabia. Telecom for. One bet me de, one more antennas. Ekosiisen village be.
Yes.
So, what the cost of running the antenna? Now, nipa mobile phones, honoma. And so this antenna no kosi ho. But because of social services into number of say me antenna no kosi kwaye no more ho no so no intimi communicate. You are giving social services. We share park kwasindum and I'm telling you that if you look at park kwasindum group in Dum banker every village be abeko be about group in Dum bank. How much money are they making? One more serve a very critical social need of the people, financial sector needs of the people. And you know, sometimes we say, "Was spread the bank, you know, beige capital.
Yeah.
Every village be able to normal, yeah, mobilize small friends and capital or normal diabwa." And young fast one no munyo. Ebia, dano hosi wo no workers near there on savings no more. It as a government, you look at all these things and say, look, if they are serving a very critical social need, why can't I come and support them to survive? Send a inipano, ebetim, ye call wale. Friends, Narelugu. They call Narelugu. Narelugu is the regional capital for Northeastern region. Now, apart from Group Indum Bank, any some credit union banks in there, what we need commercial bank be.
But is that not why for some of these banks, chairman, there you make them savings and loans? You don't upgrade them to commercial banks.
I don't. All what I'm saying is, it could be managed better than collapsing these banks. And look, call Unibank now share your friend said contracts. No support to contractors. Contractors are working in the government sector. And the abo and the mom is say, now, a ban one to your contractors in the car. How would the bank survive? Until you see car, no contractors at the bank in the car. And a ban say, Mamin tia contractors in the car, almost soon tia bank in the car. And can Unibank will not collapse. I have met the money, I've met the leadership, I've spoken with them. I'm say, see a tia ya na a basic cow dear no, or tia ya bank no and collapse.
But that's a one-sided narrative.
Because the asset base of the bank in Ankasano, and what they have done over the period of time, no, government could have helped them to survive. But somebody somewhere felt to say, look, the same situation other banks had were in even worse situations than that.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
I don't want to mention. I don't want to mention names because I've met people who work in the financial sector and who know the in and out of it. So
you don't believe the Bank of Ghana? Yes.
The Bank of Ghana did not exercise that independence because they were political interference in what they did. We had documents that say this is what we're going to do, and you collapse. I must say, Pakosindum, a Juma 1 year. Over the period of time, and ukona ko say adansi si ho na nkotre and nkusie no mo na awode akere bi edimu now be say why should we throw all this investment to waste and can ntimi mfa M1 na resuscitate na 3,000 workers na ye adwuma ho no enti yakoto oban no 3,000 workers no mo lose o madwuma e wo group Indum Bank no. And they are going to vote against the MPP because
3,000 workers ni nyina lose o madwuma. But
the bank have collapsed and they have branches all over the country. My information is that it's almost about 3,000 workers were working in Group Indum. I may be wrong, but that is the information that I have. Unibank Agu. Dr. Comrade Dufo.
Unibank has been consolidated. It's a CBG.
Individual private organizations almost setting up for their asset base. Asset need nobody is using those assets. Until you can say Agu. If you did the consolidation, did you use their assets?
Yeah, they took over the asset and liability.
Did they use it? Because my father, they are not using it for anything. Anyway, let me go ahead.
Okay.
Until Sunday morning, na ebe inform Ghana for kwa on be faswa. On be beto omoba. Hwe cocoa farms. Ne cocoa akuafo kase no. Say cocoa production has dropped. NDC tab cocoa production hit almost the 1 million metric ton margin. Yasa ya de ye adwuma ye de adua kokoo na masase no emusra de continue na ebetimi de abo kokoo akuafo de se ye de fertilizer more free no de more free omo de agu asase no etimi anya na ho de no de aye ayi mo ba ya kokoo fertilizer ya cho not for sale no mo se mo beton first your school near SS book be say note 1 near cho not for sale oba ko no be ton not for sale am na wo de kokoo na yesi ye de che akuafo no wo se meton na akuafo say ye ni scared beton na mo de kokoo no gu a warehouse sana kokoo de say
fertilizer no
sorry na fertilizer no say what is the sense in it o de come on no de gu asase no so and can Daniel asase no ni mo increase cocoa production has come down for 4 years running no. How much was given to cocoa farmers? Cocoa rose started say you see cocoa rose. That was one of the major social intervention. And now and this one social intervention. Cocoa rose near is a figure the quota Begu Cocoa Rose. No, and one of the major social interventions in the
But was
sector.
it something novel under you?
Yes, it started.
The Cocoa administration started
Cocoa Rose. Yes, started Cocoa Rose. First, no more ya, na Cocoa Rose, ya, shada any bit to me.
Okay.
Ya, near the
Mama na more trouble.
Near more trouble. And yes, there is an there. Mama yenye. Na yemfa kuta ngusinti. Now some cocoa rows are asphalted. In fact, for the first time, in the cocoa growing areas like Enchi, Nomone, your friend is saying, as a Guanumoni, they started seeing asphalt. Na baby, na a quanya a year quite papa crade be mobile no more to these programs in now and course. And you know, your cocoa farms, why you know Mokasa, woman say, look, yesterday we were in Cape Coast. I found 4 by. For say NDC wo hono ye landing beach committees na ye the premix na the brewom premix konkra ye hu say premix no enko for small guarantee no ye bo modern say ye best send the color of the premix say the be want ye the ma farefo ma mo manage ye e ma ba bi ho 2 premix fuel management and landing beach committees no ABCC school dan ACC dem market akase and MPP by okobi so mo say premix landing beach committees ya gugu no and a party for nene omukuta premix a omoton afare for nene ye no mako kasa they are not happy and so I can assure you yes ye no mako kasa enra ye kwaye we met them
Central Regional Secretary MPP din komono or say there are 10 constituencies along the coast in Central Region. Emu 8 say landing beaches.
The landing beach committees concept was introduced by the NDC. And I'm saying it's Afarefon, the indigenous friend say Afarofio, Afarefon. They are complaining. We have gone there. You know more meetings. You know more interaction one-on-one. Maybe I'll be by more. Maybe I'll think and I say but when you get closer to the people now, we will say. And it is also going to determine the way the fisher folk know so from Keta to Axim.
To Axim. If I have fascinated.
To have fascinated. It will also give some idea. Say, what about one the better says, what that say? Policies now. And I could implementing in the fishery subsector, no. A boa for us because we have had one-on-one contact with them. Say, friends said, meet the people, friends
manifest.
Speak out.
Yes, speak out.
Some of this, they influence your policies are the buy your manifesto. And now friend people not be some manifesto. Then no man, all the NDC manifesto massive because they themselves cannot say anything about their own manifesto. Manifesto no so no. And a representative social contract between the party and the people. Party no will now better than the government. It's a manifesto, you know. You need a month for Nankasa the Chichiri manifesto, nothing a friend people's manifesto. It's in any panic can once you need a security agencies no kokasa. I'm catch for instance, a process for every Ako school. It be not the HND and the buy. It be not the senior high school and the buy. Upgrading no. Be a first degree, be a second degree. Or be not original baby original. No bikuta. First degree, second degree. No about yamano higher position as in. You know, omukasa almost money. President Mama assurance say. Ye ba behwehwem. Ma wa wo service no more. What Benny midlight candle no now dey so there when just adin bia baby o say do to scale no so no e babo money do ato it is a message that resonates very well with the security agencies and I want to say medium gidi say saba ye kotui say MPP aban pa nim so ma ya dia and common to start to create trucks enko yi nemangu all the residences ye a friend say
NASCO.
NASAC spray machines.
How can spray machines?
And sewing machines.
And
Eastern region residents. 3 articulated trucks and
hey, Chairman.
Allegation
are we?
I mean, open secret. I mean, one baby, ye articulated trucks. Yes, Cheniama, ye goodies. Oh, yeah, Jumapa. I don't know what Cheniama or the Kachan converse. Which last minute in our Cheniama now they win the election. This has happened all over the country. I mean, I won't tell lie because me and Kasano, I am a grassroots person. It me was here, I'm not sitting at the top there. Who me and now hindi. What me in Grahada. Me no woman and now must be ye Juma, me armchair chairman. me shempa and me who near Koso. And I can assure you, say, near sitting in our year cano. Oh, yeah, Juma year. How do you go and beg people? No one say, Momaji, no one to about. Until me catch a gun of force. The fact is, no omodi goodies, nisi candy, a dear chicken envelope, money box of smooth, say they brought no. And no chance of more feeling. Then Akufo-Addo has failed. He has not been able to live up to the hyper, yeah, the man. No. I mean, the MPP that we have today is not the MPP that we saw under Akufo. The MPP, and the MPP near different no. Nana Akufo-Addo MPP, different MPP. I mean, me no more year Juma, Damboche num, and the Lord come num, and me no more year Juma as national organizer. Na MPP and DJ Womwa, Wakasa Wonjo Betty, and you be new. And now within the MPP itself, no, woman in near Koso. It is our MPP in MPP. Me jidi say, me who ya no. Our MPP and Nana Akufo-Addo no. I disappointed Ghana for. Intimidate me catch Ghana for Sabaya beto no. Monhwe masitinem. Also we pay Jumama Ghana for. Ejuma no we. Under NDC ye ba ye no. You see infrastructure. Me I was board chairman for GPH. Do you know port na wo ho no? Unim ne kwa fast so NDC ye. We yankasa on our own balance sheet. Setakpe ka say ye smart borrowing. Na ye hwe say saa sika ye koje no. Ye be negotiate in such a way say saa sika no may burden on government debt first portfolio. Eti ya na ekwo negotiate ye as GPH and they have support expansion now. Na ye ho kwa na ye ye bi wo takrade so ye expansion ho. And the Kotem port na kohwe. One of the modern seaports in West Africa and even Africa. We South Africa and them say Kera, Abia, Ghana and Neba. President Mahama and Nesha a friend say aviation industry. Pensakraya Abram. Obi bisa say John Mahama be din fia 4 years. Ko a friend say terminal 3 na kohwe. And na udru ho a ase na wodu abruchi. I'm a domestic flight to cry so adults because and then yetimi the other one. Near me yakran say we say Kumasi first no e bono nsia wintimi to and then flight to kwadadwo and near we time be and so to cry navigation systems na dey good. And then a friend say terminal na President Mahama any otufo ekokate sword say ye terminal and then omo ye wie they will take the glory. They will not even mention say Ubi the Kwaji is kind of started our project no. And Netamale airport has been upgraded to an international here. Muslim every ho Eko Mecca and Jeddah. Omo me fankran enko. This is what President John Enu omamu ni say. Waba who se sankro for na sitlem health sector. Emra COVID by enye President Mahama na miswadi hu. Uko Rich Hospital. Look, I have gone to hospitals I can see across the world. Uko Rich Hospital. It is comparable to any of the most advanced hospitals. And what Rich Hospital is comparatively equal, if not better than some of them. President Mahama na say COVID by say University of Ghana Medical Center. I can bear them partner yet me associate them 4 years and another better. Until the hospital back home we see. And now also see 88 hospitals. Or can be June horse a day. Kona say Bahukra or you do block out from say Yesiana. You don't run a country like that. You don't run a country by deception. Now can no Hokati sword, now him for Babuja, now we are now the uncle. No Hokatu, 88 hospitals, Bahukra where him from. But yet you 2 million actually see a 2 million. And now him, and now social media say Air Force 4 Aqua landing with whole airport. Whole airport too. President Mahama see airport a real airport no with all the system and gadgets in place. 4 years and I could afford to say Bimbiano. Bimbiano na play back correct me akohono. Ya beto obey what me am require say soldier for Enkosi Air Force for Enkosi sa ehono no mo emfa soldier for Nkugu voter region.
Yeah, but say no for the Ghana Air Force, yes, but who can commercialize it? That is not something the state alone can do.
Make it say high nice airport area, BBR airport no more. 4 years was a plane call.
So what should the state do? The state has not said my plane in call. You need the private sector players to decide.
I can assure you, sir. I have promised Togba Fede owns aircraft.
Yes.
And he's prepared, sir. He's prepared to say Obi airport no more. Obet me the plane.
Has he told you that?
I know that for a fact. He's prepared to say and no beer. Ni play quarter crowd there. Now say, oh yeah, agbogbo be fia ho a no say nkro for there ontimi mo fa the plane
no but I am telling you airlines I am telling you say on sentimental
I am telling you say it is not sentimental because ubie airport no all the your friends say standards I meet me I'm a player to Nalandia you get people to go in there be sabani sa dentin airport no 4 years ni na womentimi open up for commercial aircraft to go there be sawom na there soldier for e de omunko si for no omunko intimidate e friend say voters voter region. I mean why I mean go to ho na ko airport no o yira be ho say 4 years e wo ho no na ko say ma 4 years 4 more years na sa airport no ensa now for another 8 years 4 more years na sa school buildings blocks na 4 more years na ensa na ho a yamfa nya adwuma. We are not going to extend an for those term Ghana for we'll decide on Monday, and I can tell you that it is going to be a silent revolution. It is going to be a silent revolution. And you know, one level playing field, no? And that is why I also want to call on the Electoral Commission. Sir, it is one thing saying it and another thing doing it. I did the Electoral Commission only 3 days ago. Becca said, "Obi akoto baby ashe face mask." Embra wouldn't say, taxation. One of the things they can say, so person who taxes means certain higher and go for into because the best are Ubeboka. Would the fatu baby a month for be willing, say one for some come Bekokutia. Ye Kwakotwaba 3 days or 1 week to election. Waba now to say, Ubia only knows ma, as Ubia knows ma, and son of Abetwaba. 17 million population. And Ghana has to see, how can I say, no smart Ghana. Even 17 million. I want somebody to call. Otherwise, we are telling the Electoral Commission, they say, their responsibility is to provide PPEs
for more staff.
And to everybody. And to baby, almost implement this. Almost say, no, Oko Bruce, baby, Obakonaya box. Face mask and go, fine, wash another. Then the say Electoral Commission for some person by implementing. For face mask, no fan Google every police station via.
But you accepted that way, IPAC.
Now who do what? We never accepted it. My political party were there. They never accepted it because they think that it's not implementable. It is not implementable. Yeah, they cry no mask, no face mask, branded. When we was on election day, we never branded the Imfanko. It was on the way say and 3 months ago, no waka. Yeah, see it way. Yeah, boy. Inti yeah, the kind of election budget. But you don't wait until last minute. That law, that directive cannot be implemented. It is not also in the constitutional instrument. It has no legal basis.
No, but there is a law in this country. You know the restrictions law is clear. No,
President
any legal basis.
They say the Electoral Commission number constitutional instrument there they talk about country say Oko police station now no smart amenko.
No, but say constitutional
you should help us and help the Ghanaian public say and now Oko Ghana had no more. Yeah, kakre wo had no kra. No help service and kasa and the statistics by say yeah as at last week can obi
yeah. I agree with you.
So what? I'm saying that why should you bring something that you can't implement? If you want to implement it, the state must provide money.
Absolutely.
No first come Electoral Commission for no one cut off face mask. No one go every police station. Who do half and watch
I agree with you.
You cannot put that one on the Ghanaian person or Koto Abano. This one cannot be a bar for any Ghanaian to go and exercise his franchise on election day. It will not work. Simply, it will not work. 3 days ago, what about the Massa Amrawe? Oh man, 3 months ago, I can you bet me a boy when I can say, estimated 17 million, 10 million, and the bench better 10 million. Yes, they are changing from but you don't do this thing, you don't ambush us. And then say, you know, yeah, the challenge that we are throwing to G-Mans and Electoral Commission for on Monday, they should provide face mask at every police station. No, be no one fine sha. Obi ba no one fine sha. No, kwad one catch this one fine sha. But obi oti the crazy or no smash no who be that. No go to number one and your friend say finger of God, a friend say police station.
Yeah.
And now say woman no good, a friend say police station. No catch they say Toron Pine, a friend say I say Gregora ho baby. No catch say and I say Yamenchi and I say Obra ho.
Yeah.
Now I tell you say, well, could I say face mask there? One face mask, how can you come out with a regulation that you cannot enforce? How can you? How on earth do you even contemplate doing this? I don't think I was with me because when you say Ghana, I call baby, I call baby, I cheer him for. Now me person or me man shoulder. I say cheer me. I feel I had no choice. On fashion, no cheer not then I'm sir. Oh, come baby, cry now. Kasi, yeah, question no smart. There's a COVID. I almost COVID and crying. One more could have the COVID, no. And you baby, you see, because abandon kasa public education no so ye na nkofo ti ase anka nkofo na ba ye ebe comply voluntarily no public education na true matisa NCC cars cry katinkiti e dem a so find public education ya je free wo msem.
Oh, why am I Pentecost donate cars be?
And Pentecost are 7. From mass already massa they receive. I don't know what is that. That when Pentecost, me say, I buy casa and say cars on the mom crowd. I don't know how true it is, but that is what I have heard. You know, I'm trying to say, NCC for the come public education now, raise awareness. My Ghana for ETIAS, I was here, channel. Sa awareness ni ho nti ko du ba bi na say covid ba bo so covid mo na mo amotin kan na mo de aba ye de covid no ye nim ba bi efiri a e bai
but at least we 3 days ago directive here Kenya you should be able to commend the EC for a job well done and ameboa at least up until now.
Yeah, true edin EC for say 30,000 names so mo ye free ye catch on say 30,000 names mo ye hu nipa mo ye ondin free publish 30,000 names no cry or website. Now obi oka ho no who say ya be dey from and one hwe your china obi beka so koto aba man dey obeka na yesi wodi nim. It you catch easy for say more 30,000 names mo magana for who say 30,000 names say this na yidi na free so
exceptions list no mu ni bi exceptions list any multiple list say parties no more
me say Ghana for actual mudi
yes
we see where you nipa dey from
yes
we independent film also on website. Yes, I you can add as about publicity no gazette notification be and now say about publisher or newspaper market nipa we na yi mudin film. What the blame me fear nipa no any party asem wan control the din so control about because of a party ni. Control the din so a grand and into control the din. It is not the responsibility. It is not the responsibility of the party now to catch you see you din film. It in the council with them publish it. Now, phantom websites no be uncovered. They haven't done it. They haven't done it. You know, yeah, dear, never can say it is the end that justifies the means.
Okay.
Muma Edwadamra. Edwadabanda ya to abandon we will then be able to assess whether the electoral commission has lived up to expectation or not.
Chairman, let me wish you well. In him say wabre, wajuman so edorso. Just say they won't free a crab you until election na. Oh man, I'm going to say from you.
Me nyana ekra. And the president mama won't say Accra na yen na. No Accra.
Yes, oh yeah, Accra.
Accra. Ekosiisen region no. We last one about 3. Me gidi say enkran ha de be butu. And then you change na ye won kran.
Accra a battleground oh.
Very very. Until I say then you change na ye won kran. Na my main me kan na me na NDC for inasi.
Okay.
Na me share your candidacy na Edin say our boy Juma ye ni age ho. Ye full soldiers, ye party communicators, ubia ye Jumaden. Na me catch Ghana for say aba ye betu mo bi mfa sika medada, mo bi mfa bibi envelope mo mfa mro. We yan say o ton 4 years ada wanim. If you say ye mpe say o man we be ye family and friends government. Abushia kakra ebe take this country. Na ye japade kura ye gudi a no ni royalties ne kuta ye nananom ahemfo ne ade. You know I went somewhere. Or he be catch me say I am physically to your mom be bosom kura no just about 1,500. Be 9 months in the into your muka. Traditional authorities some allowance nketi omunya no. So royalties na den kakra no mo so omunya and then obi say the Ghana royalties ikusi awa for 15 years. Yes ye mpene so. Ye ba ye betwam ma japa bi anya dwuma. Enti sa nyama we no na nananom ahemfo a and na moti ho 9 months nie more allowance kakra de mo yemfa ma no John Mahama ba he will expedite action on it. Now me sha yem party agents no den say obati baby I so MPP for say on better party agents. Our party agents are not for sale. NDC party agents are not for sale. My catch almost say party agent adwuma wo kwa akoye no oh kwa secure 4 years ahead of you because we your party agent adwuma ni yeni win election ya won so aban ne ba eniama papa e be pie free no development no be nya so mfaso enti bo modern say wo di wo yafun beto ho na say uni sika kura for party wo dokotena se na ye very vigilant e wo police station ho ne ka che electoral commission for ne say ye the tally cards ama ye party agents no enipa ekoto abado obi ato a be mark enti obi ya na adwo so koye multiple voting no the be mienu anam ye san hwemu a ye be wie no ne wo box no no will not tally with the number of people who have voted and it will create problems at the polling stations. It can be other way around.
Yeah.
It's young so obi an say okwa ababako and one man one vote. Obi an who was say and no matter say electoral officers no so aswe Ofosu masa ibi. Electoral officer obekwa ko edwum ne katase sha ensan beka no. Aban no ene emra no ene endi. Mumma yankoto aba no na the free will of the people must be allowed to be expressed.
Okay.
Na no pese odi omoso do ndi oso. Ne etoso mienu no. Intimidation. And na ya sign bibia ma ya kaso ya mankofo mehunu ho mese. Ya kache police forces. So your police now call duty and security agents be a found name tag ko. Found name tag bon ho ne say as much we Ghana police they say not ya no ma committee and national security for catch say national security for any adwuma ye bia wo police stations adwuma ne police for immigration for fire service for any prisons for and omko adwuma no obi amma mejemba bi say with national security atomi come you have no business as national security to come to the police station to intimidate anybody ya soldier for the police for mo kono so no eni pagana for ntini afọ mo soldier ne police mo mun say your loyalty will be to the state. Mufye so on na loyalty ebema wom. And America, you to abari ya Trump for say, oh just say no. I friend say, embrana jina, the mrana ya juma, ama ne wose we issue letter say, Joe Biden wan win. Say see ati we no ya mra transitional, like me ka say the transitional act no by this time na say Canada Kufuado all ministry department of agencies actually handing over note.
I hear they've done
now more appointed administrator general now odijini we have no evidence that has been done.
Okay,
we have no evidence because 2016 emra ekoto aba na ye nyina obia ye emma de ko emma administrator that's why retire na say minimum see
he's on retirement among far for by the office exists
but I don't to the best of our knowledge that has not been complied with.
The information minister says they've done
intermediate information minister no me kan chance say me call I rebi for him for say onya hwema o ntino on beto aba John Mahama any NDC candidate nti ohonko defender no ho ehwa na hu hia pa because ona o representing the panel ko nipa no say mu hu hwe e wo ho no enti ne America na me di atwa to the say driver for e den kofo kwakoto aba o monya careful dem pesa accident besi after security for no one more loyalty enko to the state and not to political parties no monya adwuma o that fear of electoral officers no and making sure say they will not subvert the will of the people. Party agents in no man also. Some way nipa mienu kwa na mo ha mo bi ahunahunam because emra na de adwuma no. Ya yam training ya chem na wose mo ye nyina. Na yamma adwada ne communal labor. Communal labor ya de sesa ban. Communal labor yes sesa oman ne destiny. We are fighting for the soul of the nation. Yent be for soul of the nation in share abusua ba konsa. Na enkoye say koko football odi nimu a Ekosiisen on President John Dramani Mahama, the nation builder, the humble servant, Osi Adeyo, a Jumawura, or Sababu, what about the 200 Juma Papanoso? Order number 2. O Shebabia, Ninfoni for fair federal, now have a betchinian box never hold now the Sunday so. Now after a parliamentary candidate also there no have a bioda, no Chiniano, now the Siso. Na afi wabompa yese Onyankopon ma no num montem wi a me se sada mo nyina monya communal labor no obi so oba be wia wa e wo se wo da ho so na hwe ho so se krofo no ontimi e ma be wia na ye nyina mo ye ni na ho ne ye hwe aba ye beto no so no bi amfa ne taku amesesa yesiri na ye mfa Jumaden enye on election day no. Niema say dey go akwamu nyina as a party no. Ya yebi. Ya dey agidi say we have prosecuted one of the best campaigns. And I could afford to say a campaign collapse. Me tell us man and I'm saying he has been misled again. Because President Debbie say I was misled. Into you know he has been misled because President John Dramani Mahama campaign e jana naso papa. Na sa 1.5 days aka you know.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Se wu tu mirika. Na kakakra mu atwa homa no mu a. Na say wa bre kurada. Push very hard. We are pushing very, very hard, and we are wishing all our parliamentary candidates and our presidential candidate good luck on Monday. Yejidi say, go to 9th of December there. Na onyame amane saso. Na osura kasa. Na change na ba. Na esre abagana for him. Ti medamo nyina se. Ewo akwaria modama ye.
Yenso ye da se. O ha ide de nwumwe e na eja okwai.
Asempa FM.
The nation builder, Mahama, run up your wet money. Mahama, Organama 2, Mahani, Sukuwadai, hospitals, Aqua Papa, Sagana Beya, Yebediye, Yahumbatoye. Mama, Obabeyo, Obeye,
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Translate. Eyezu, Eyeza, NDC, Miawezo. Aladani Zongo, Kamami, Ingeleto, Ghana Bebia.
Share the video in SCI Ekosiisen in high Asempa 94.7 FM. Honorable Ofosu Ampofo requested for a special song amebo at the Amano Afia. Sorry, sports team no take you over at the live commentary at Bremo from the Ghana Premier League. Ma menkai won so say ye the jumadi nyina AC na ye say ahyemobo say we pay the best coverage of elections 2020 then please stay with the multimedia group. Now, yemfa the best coverage into me emfa emrem. Ye shasye ochena nyame ya domoa ochena enyumre. And no on Sunday enyumre, right? And I share your coverage that's here on all our platforms, Adom TV, Asempa FM, Adom FM, Inshira FM, adomonline.com. Yes, here at the coverage net media bremo back-to-back coverage. You know, ain't brane brabe kanyen ho. I mean Kaimon so say yenjumedi at least from now till election day. In fact, Ekosiisen emremo. From now on, see a better abanawi akan ewie. In the ebe simulcast, in stations nina all the platforms ebe fire coverage, live from Adom TV. Into one maho den Dickens Same Banyomi and Honorable Ofosu Ampofo, elder of the Church of Pentecost. I request to say more. Emma. And on that note, I would say good evening to you. Many thanks for being part of our show. On behalf of the entire production team, let me say good evening. Samuel Brian Boabeng, good evening to you. Yenim say any majority caucus so 8:30 p.m. Pepe. Yeah, the air bremo. Mami Efia Akoto me home message, good evening to you. Me jidi se bibia koye. And more of them messages by nyame in sham. Nanang Kroma, we old saint. Nanang Kroma, Eritrean, good evening to you.